This week I want to talk a little bit about self-care as part of care of our PDA children. I was going to record myself in front of the camera because it's been a while, but I chickened out because the kids' sleep cycles have been very erratic and I'm exhausted. So instead I'm using this lovely drawing of a photograph that was taken not too long ago. It's the best looking one I could find. I participate in a lot of Facebook groups and pages that have to do with PDA parenting, and every once in a while I chime in with something. One of the themes that I've noticed more recently is the theme of encouraging parents that it's not only okay, but it's actually ideal for them to take care of themselves as an integral part of taking care of their PDA child. I do try to phrase this carefully because I'm not trying to inspire guilt. I know that self-care is often very difficult to come by, especially in our society. We have a lot of stresses that we can't avoid if we want to or not. So this isn't to pile on guilt like, take better care of yourself so that you can take care of your kid. But this is just to say that you are as important as the energy that you're putting towards your child. It's my conviction that PDA children are actually some of the best kids at seeing through appearances. So when I say that I believe self-care is important, that's because I think they are very, very quick to mirror back at us our own attitudes and behaviors, and that no matter how hard we try to cover things up or mask our own feelings, they are right there pulling those feelings out onto the surface in sometimes very uncomfortable and awkward ways. Also, PDA children are more inspired by watching behavior than they are obviously by being told what to do. So the PDA child who does not want to be told what to do, if they can see it being lived out, that is going to make way more of an impression than just trying to force behavior in other ways. Think of it like an emergency situation where we're encouraged to first take care of ourselves before trying to take care of someone else. What better way to model helping a PDA child find peace than for us to find peace and to model that behavior for them? Which then begs the question, what do you do when you don't have peace and things are spiraling out of control? I like to use my moments of struggle also as teaching opportunities. So as much as I'm trying to figure things out, I will talk those thoughts through with my children, try to involve them as much as is developmentally appropriate for them. Just in my experiences, the more I'm able to provide as far as explanations or processing or whatever it is I can share with them, those all help with their anxiety. I do wonder if more neurotypical children, it causes them anxiety to know too much, and with PDA children I feel like having some grasp or some understanding actually helps them feel grounded and helps them feel calmer. I like to use as much honesty as is possible. I don't provide details that are too personal, but being vulnerable enough to tell my kids I'm struggling right now too, I'm sorry this is frustrating, has been a huge help for calming everyone down. I really hope that this sentiment or this message does come across as encouraging more than anything else. I know so many of us are struggling either with our own issues that we're trying to work out, or we are struggling with trying to figure out accommodations for our children that are going to work for them. So I don't want to add more to that to-do list. This is more encouragement to lean into the learning experience, not to just focus on your child's needs all the time like a project, but to focus on yourself and your own personal growth as part of their personal growth. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. If you found anything helpful here, please share my videos. Remember to subscribe and also leave comments if there's any topics that you'd like me to discuss in the future.